Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to get into a little bit of modifications here. I'm going to just show you a little bit on how to turn your stock jig into a finesse jig, so stay tuned with us. Alright folks, like I said, I'm just going to do a couple real quick modifications on these jigs. Wanted to show you what I'm dealing with here real quick before I bust them out of the package. They're both from Strike King. Basically, like I said, they're a flipping jig head. They've got the pointed head and the tie a little bit higher on the head, allowing it to go through the water a little bit more easily. But they're both from Strike King, and this one is a little bit more interesting as it is the Bleeding Bait Misty Bug Mini Jig. It's got that red eye and red hook. I thought it was very interesting. The tie is not quite as high on the head, but definitely has a bit more of a unique head. So I figured I'd give it a try. It was only like just a couple dollars. So let's get into it real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and get these modifications going for you. Alrighty. Sorry, folks. Okay. So what I'm wanting to do is, again, these are a jig head or a flipping style of head, but they're smaller than what I typically use quite a bit. So I'm just going to make them my finesse. I love that red. Look how beautiful that is, and with the eye. Wow, that is going to be killer. So, and that is perfect. That is perfect already. I am not going to have to make an adjustment to that at all. Look at that. I am going to trim the skirt up just a hair. So to make an easy modification, what you do is you see how these hairs are divided in half. Basically, you have an inner and an outer layer, and you take your outer layer, pinch it off, and we're going to take our snips and cut right above the head. I like mine a little bit long. You can always cut them a little shorter, but look at that. Nice. Like I said, I'm not going to have to do any kind of modification of that. I'm going to trailer on just because I want to see how well this looks. I'm going to go ahead and pull the tip of this off. Help it to flush up against that a little bit easier. I think I am going to run it long ways. There we go. Look at that. Skirt was kind of thin to begin with, but look at that little finesse jig. That's going to be lethal. I may play with that trailer a little bit more, but anyway, I just wanted to get a look at it on there. Love that red eye. Let's go ahead and do the same to this other one. Okay. Bear with me. Okay, let's look how this weed guard is. It's a little bit longer, not much. It doesn't really need it, but we're going to, just to give you an idea. So, oops. What you want to do is find where that crosses the barb. Some guys do an angled cut. I'm just going to cut straight across. Just like that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now these almost looks like this skirt was put on backwards. I don't think I'm going to trim that because that is already shorter. It almost looks like this was put on backwards. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm just going to leave it how it is right here. I like that two-length look to it. So this one's going to stay the same, but I did do the modification to the weed guard there. I'm going to hold off on a trailer. You know, let's put this other one on here. You know. Sorry. I'll lay this one down. I'm going to pull the tip of this off again. Alright, just want to put this trailer on here to finish up. Take a look at it. Like I said, I bit the end of that off. These aren't my favorite trailers. There's not a whole lot of meat in the middle here, so that's right where you run your hook. There we go. Okay. Whoop. Bam. 2 finesse style jigs. Really looking forward to that. I wish I would have got a black one of this one. Really looking forward to that red. That's going to be dynamite. Okay, well anyway, that's a real quick how-to on doing finesse style jig. Well folks, there you have it. Again, this was just a really quick rundown of the main 3 different styles of jigs that you can use for bass fishing. And that goes for bank fishing, for fishing from the docks, for fishing from a boat. Anyway, thanks again so much for tuning in with us. We'll have more action in store with here real soon. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.